I have to say, I think it's going to be different on my channel. I have found religion. I have found my church, and I think it's a long time coming. I had a lot of impure thoughts about things, and I need to go there and worship as much as I possibly can. Why did no one tell me that the biggest Starbucks ever is opening in downtown Chicago? There's only like five in the world. It's like a mega Starbucks. It's like 6 floors of Starbucks caffeine goodness. It's a Starbucks church, and I'm a devout Starbuckian, and I go every day. I do my penance to the barista. I say, forgive me because I have not been here in 5 seconds. Fill me with that crack cocaine that you call coffee that I seem to think is garbage everywhere else except at this place of holiness and goodness. And, can you also forgive me for even looking at the Dunkin' Donuts 7-Eleven horrible coffee? Thank you. How many hail mochas do I have to do? 10, you got it. Don't worry about it. Okay, if you don't believe me, look, I'll put the image up, but I didn't know they were building this. They're like, we started in 2017. It'll be open in November. It is like a huge glass. It looks like a fucking I don't know, like a luxury store, like Tiffany's or something like that. There's going to be special drinks you can get there. There's going to be all kinds of shit there. I'm like, the only problem I have is downtown. I don't live downtown. Is how am I going to get there every day? How am I going to get to my church to worship properly every day? How am I going to do that? I'm going to have to start a mission. I'm going to have to start getting one of those shitty vans the Christians get, and bring the homeless aboard. Say, come on. I know you're starving. You need medical care. Get on. Where am I taking you? Thank me later. You need a home? Cry about that later. We'll get you a cardboard box. Don't worry, I'll find one. Welcome to church. I hope you all have at least like $5-10 each for a drink. Like, really? Nothing? Okay, go outside and either sell yourself sexually or panhandle a little bit and then come back onto the bus and get warm. No, you can't. Get out. Get out. You're apostates is what you are at this point. I expel you from the church. This thing looks huge. Okay, I know I always rip on shit like this, but like I said, this is my religion. I'm like a Scientologist. I can't really rip on my own religion. And if you do too, I'll have other people like follow you around in cars and kill you. But like, this thing looks huge. I'm like, but the cynical J part of me is like, what else can you do with the Starbucks? Why do you need Starbucks Manor? Like, I love Starbucks, and yes, I'm going to go there. And yes, it's going to be my favorite place ever. But another part of me is like, what could they possibly do there? Are the baristas going to strip? I mean, it's going to be one floor where they just, gyrate on you, get to throw dollar bills on them while you're getting your Frappuccino or something like that. Is there going to be like, is there going to be a Frappuccino made out of like, Thailand orphans? I heard that's really good. So they said they're going to have a specific recipes there they won't have anyplace else. So maybe the pubic hairs of a 80-year-old Indian woman, maybe mixed with some soy milk lactated from a soy woman, if there is such. I don't know. I'm going. That's all I know. So I'm going to start a fundraiser soon so you can help me get there. It's what Jesus would want. I know him. Did I ever mention that I know Jesus Christ? Fuck, I know Jesus. I've known Jesus forever. He's such a fucking, I love that fucking dirty hippie. Listen, I love him more than anything on the planet, but once in a while, put some deodorant on Jesus and stop with the sandals, okay? Or at least get the toes clipped. I'm tired of looking at it, all right? But Jesus said, thou shalt help Jay get to the holy place of Starbucks with many, many cards that people love him give to him. Yes. And thou was good in the land of Narnia. I don't know. He said something like that, didn't he? But yeah, so if you don't do it for me, do it for Jesus. Go there. Pay your respects. I can't wait to see what this is. I know I'm going to feel out of place immediately because I can barely afford. Listen, I've had to stop going to Starbucks. I've had to cut. I have a confession to make. I've had to stop going to Starbucks daily. I've had to because I've had to cut back on my budget. I'm not proud of it. I'm going to try to go more often. I've only been 3 times this week. Fucking don't judge me. Don't you dare judge me. I'm trying, okay? I'm doing the best I can in this life. But I'm going to try to go more often. But yeah, okay. I got to know what's in there. I have to see. I'm sure there's like a secret Starbucks. It's going to be like, it's like the Starbucks Vatican. That's what it looks like. It's like a big fucking really luxury like store. It's like 5 floors it looks like, all encased in glass. So they have like something like maybe the Da Vinci Code of Starbucks in there. It's like all the other recipes that they use to like make us all like flock to them. The people who, and I know sexy monkeys always like, I support locally owned businesses. You don't drink coffee, so no, you don't. Shut the fuck up. No. Ugh. He's another one. Always gets him in his, I don't know why you don't support locally owned businesses. Cause they fucking stink. They suck ass. I used to go before Starbucks was a major thing. I'm a teen of the 90s, I used to go to the shitty coffee houses, the mom and pop ones. It was garbage. It was absolute garbage. It was fucking coffee with the grounds still in it and dirty silverware. And, you know, it was called like, you know, the Twitch Center or something like hip and cool. There were flyers everywhere and they had a couple board games because they think that's funny or something like that. It was horrible. It always awful. There was a bakery right around from where I worked. Garbage. There, I don't know who told this woman she could cook, but she opened up a bakery and people were going there. It was demented. It was the worst bakery. I use real buttercream. Whatever it is, stop using it. Because this fucking frosting on this cupcake, I would have rather eaten my own shit than eat that cupcake again from one of these bakeries. But again, me off in a tangent. All right, I'm off to go process this. I'll put up a pic. But yeah, to church I'm a-going.